It is Friday, April 29th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back with another edition of our MLB Best Bets. We got our favorite run line, we get our favorite money line, and we got a no-run first inning bet coming your guys' way.
As always, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Maybe you're just stumbling upon that channel for the first time. It's free to do so, and it really helps us grow. I want to pass some other picks pages on YouTube. You know who we're gunning for. We're coming for them, and we can't do it without you guys. Also, drop a like on the video. It does help us out.
Yeah, 100% agree. We're less than 100 subscribers away from 32,000. So go down below, hit that subscribe button. And look, our picks have been very, very good so far. We recapped yesterday, a 2-1 day. And man, oh man, we're so close to that sweep with the bullpens in that Reds-Padres game really sold us. But Blue Jays, the bounce back Blue Jays clutch up. Tigers, Twins, no run first inning bet. Cashes once again. That not only moves us, I mean, we've been on a crazy run. That's 5 straight profitable days. 8-1 over the last 3 days. Hopefully we can get back in that sweep territory and get back into it. Our parlay of the day will be live a little bit later on this morning. You definitely check that out. And as always, we got to shout out our COS All-Stars. Maybe we've been helping you make some money throughout the past couple days or this MLB season. You see our record at the bottom of the screen, not too shabby on the year. Hopefully we can continue that. But if we have made you some money, consider giving a little bit back to all the research we do 100% for free. Click the join button on the channel, the link in the description, or the link in the pinned comment. Our newest All-Stars. We got a lot of you guys. And look, I love when this list is super long, so make it even longer tomorrow. We got Shelton, we got Eric, we got Tim, we got J-Rock, we got John, we got Terrence, we got Daryl, we got Oak Athletics, 0304, Young Apricot, Go Vols, Ace, and The Clay set 719. Thank you guys all so much for supporting the channel. We can't do it without you guys. As always, you guys are the real MVPs. But Logan, let's get the show started, and I want your first pick of the day, and let's get into it.
Yeah, let's start it off with a team that burned us pretty good, Reds in their bullpen. Yeah, let's go back to the matchup, but this time I'm going on the other side, Rockies versus Reds, and I'm taking Rockies money line minus 115 odds on BetMGM. Currently has the best value for it. I mean, you see it. This one kind of sticks out a little bit to me, and I'm not going to lie. Vegas lays traps left and right throughout baseball season. They really do. Now, are we in the sort of territory where we need to overthink things? Not so much, because these same Cincinnati Reds were actually kind of favorites against the Padres, and you see how that worked out. Cincinnati 3-12 on the year as an underdog here. They currently sit as an underdog. If the line flips, whatever, I don't care. Hunter Green is scheduled to start for the Reds. 5.27 ERA in 2022, pretty solid. I mean, he's a young prospect that the Reds have been really looking forward to starting. And I mean, he's had a decent start of the year, nothing catastrophic, but actually in his last start, borderline catastrophic. 3 1/3 innings pitched and 3 earned runs and a 2.4 WHIP versus the St. Louis Cardinals. So that sort of performance is what would make any Reds fan weary. I don't know if the Reds fans exist, but it would make any Reds fan weary versus the Rockies in Coors Field, where we know the Rockies offense so good. Colorado, 12th in runs, 2nd in hits, and 5th in strikeouts. And this doesn't even go, take into account how they bat at home. Their home road splits. The home Rockies are what you want to bet on, guys. Trust me. They bat 281 at home versus 233 on the road in 2022 so far. So the Rockies love playing at home. They love hitting in Coors Field, an extremely hitter-friendly ballpark. And you know what? Today, they should have Senzatella going for them on the mound. 4.73 ERA, so far on the year, but a 2.16 home ERA, which is pretty solid considering he's been, pitching at Coors Field, a very hitter-friendly ballpark. If he can, give us a solid start today, I would absolutely love that. I think he can. 5-1 and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. The 5 is not what we want, not what we're looking for today, but the 1 type earned run games would be absolutely wonderful. Do the Cincinnati bats scare me all that much? Answer, no. They're only batting 174 on the road so far. There's not a whole lot of bright spots going, right with the Cincinnati Reds. Honestly, they're 29th in hits, 29th in runs, 28th in strikeouts. Guys, there's only 30 teams in the MLB. You do the math. They're pretty much, in last place, and it's a solid, last place. Cincinnati's bullpen also, the same bullpen that sold our under. Yeah, 24th in bullpen ERA. Now, I know the Rockies' bullpen is 30th, so the Rockies actually do have a worse bullpen somehow, some way. But they were getting touched up by the Phillies left and right. Those are super inflated stats. The Phillies have a really good lineup, and they just got messed up on their road trip to Philadelphia. So that, those stats are inflated. The eye test just tells me the Reds are not trying to win ball games. And look, I'll take the home Rockies settling in at Coors Field, and at pretty decent value at that. But Austin, I know you don't got a player prop for us today, but I really do like your pick for us today. What do you got for us?
Let's cook it up now, people. I know you guys come for some player props. That's what I've been doing all year long, but I haven't been able to find any good lines. And we're recording this actually, probably by the time you're watching this, I'm actually in the air right now to Michigan. So if you see me in Ann Arbor, where my sister is graduating, then say hello to me because that's where I will be for the weekend. So you see me in a different change of scenery for the next couple videos. Sorry in advance for no player prop. But today I'm 2-0 on game picks, and today I'm going for another one this year, and we are going with the Dodgers -1.5 versus the Tigers -110 on FanDuel. Now we're getting the best odds on FanDuel, which is pretty good. And we got a couple other books with differing values all around the same. Now we talk about the Dodgers, and honestly, if I'm going to be honest with you, this is the squarest bet you could probably find on the slate. If you're a complete noob to betting MLB, half the people are just saying, oh, well, Dodgers run line, I'm in. And they do it every single day. Well, the last 2 times they've done it for the Dodgers, they lost the shirt off their back because they not only lost, they lost outright, didn't cover the run line. They lost outright to the Diamondbacks, one of the worst teams in the MLB. No, the Diamondbacks didn't deserve that, but still. Either way, I think they're bouncing back today because both those games were on the road. More on that in a second. Now, Dodgers 6-1 on the run line at home this season. And look, they're 6-1 straight up at home. And every single game they've won, they've covered at home. That's not a surprise because they're 12-6 in the season. All 12 of their wins, they have covered their run line, winning by at least 2 runs. So, if they want to go out there and lose outright, fine. But I'd much rather take the Dodgers on the run line than take them on the -220 or whatever the heck their money line is right now. Now we think about the Tigers who are traveling across the whole United States to a place where they honestly haven't played since 2017. This is a rare road trip for them. Tigers are 6-12 overall on the year. They've lost by 2+ runs in 10 of those 12 losses. So when they lose, they're normally not keeping it too close. They've lost 5 straight games, and this is the battle of the Tylers. And you're like, what the heck is Austin saying? Like, what does that even mean? Well, Tyler Alexander on the mound for the Detroit Tigers. He's 0-2 this year, 7.2 ERA, 1.7 WHIP. The Tigers, they failed to cover in all 3 of his starts. Well, we love to see that. On the other side of the mound, another Tyler Anderson for the Dodgers. He's 1-0 on the year, 2.84 ERA, 0.87 WHIP. He's been pitching pretty well. He's not a guy that's going to go, 6-7 innings like maybe a Kershaw might go, or maybe a Buehler who pitched a complete game shutout. Shout out to him. He's going to go about 4 innings. Then we'll go into that bullpen. We think about both these 2 teams. Surprisingly, they're actually both second in bullpen ERA. So very good bullpens. I was considering the first half run line, but I have very bad success with first half run lines. Maybe we get some runs laid up on this Tigers offense and defense. The Tigers offense, putrid, 24th in runs, 20th in hits, 18th in strikeouts. Not all too good. We look at the Dodgers offense in that payroll. First in payroll, second in runs, 8th in hits, and 9th in strikeouts. I didn't put payroll on the screen, but you guys know it. Look, I like the Dodgers today. I know it's a pretty square play, but I really think they can get it done and cover by 2 runs, especially at home where they've been very good. On the road is where they get suspect. I'm riding with them at home. But Logan, oh man, we don't have the brooms today, but we do have a special guest as always, and you can grab it because man, oh man, you know what time it is. NRFI Nation time. NRFI stands for no run first inning. No run first inning, 6 quick outs. That is all we need today. And you can take the tie. You can take whatever you want in the first inning. We just want the under, 0.5 runs. Today we got a spicy one. We're going Nationals versus Giants. We're taking the no-run first inning, -114 on Barstool. We love to see the value at -114. Honestly, I think FanDuel is more of a sharper book, and they got it at -144. So I think we're getting a pretty good sign here. Now, when we think about this pick, we got Sanchez on the mound for the Nationals. Now, he's going to be having to go against the Giants' bats, and we look at the Giants, with Sanchez this year, 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs versus San Francisco. So immediately, some people think, oh, I got to bet the Yerfy kind of thing. And normally, I think pitchers will kind of adjust. They'll see, oh, I shouldn't have pitched that pitch to that guy, blah, 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 and they'll fix it in the second start against the team. Now, San Fran scoreless in the last 2 home games. We love to see that. And San Fran also batting .223 at home this year. Not a high on-base percentage team, so we just need 3 quick outs for Mr. Sanchez. What about the other side of the mound, Logan?
Yeah, so it's scheduled to be Wood, 2.5 ERA on the year. Anything under a 3 ERA is amazing. Washington, 14th in first inning runs, so about middle of the pack. Washington's offense doesn't really scare me, though. 23rd in runs per game. So if they're not putting up runs with any regularity, I'm totally okay with taking our chances on this one. It's probably going to be a low over-under. I expect the total to probably be a 7.5 by the time the dust settles. And also, this is the best piece of evidence, honestly. Washington's only been batting .208 versus San Fran in 2022. They have already faced each other in a series in Washington. Here they do travel to San Francisco. Are they going to immediately bring the bats? I'm hoping not. And I'm hoping once again, Austin, we continue the NRFI Nation scorcher. I don't think people understand. This bet is mostly a dart throw bet. Like I told people last year, it shouldn't be hitting this often, but here it is.
Honestly, I'm super surprised we're as good as we are on the NRFI this year. So far, 16-6, which is a ridiculous number. We're moving to 17-6 today. You can book that. It's one of the second. Now, yesterday, all of our picks were in the early games. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to wait for every single one of these. Rockies is the earliest first pitch at 8:40. Then we got 2 10 o'clock first pitches. But those are our 3 plays. Can we go for 6 straight profitable days? Who says no? Can we improve on that 8-1 run over the last 3 days? We've had a great run over the last week and a half. Hopefully, we've been helping you make some money. Like I said, if you want to support us, click that join button on the channel, link in the description. Those are our 3 plays. We'll see you guys again Saturday morning for some more. Let's get after it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.